Welcome back to Planet Zoo! We're going to continue working on our Australia-themed zoo. Last time, we started off very simply with our little koala habitat, which, by the way, I think actually needs some maintenance. Our barrier status is getting low. I think that's mostly because my mechanic specifically, is just researching at the moment, so he's actually not doing maintenance. So we probably need them to sort of work on that a little bit. And likewise, I think our vet as well is going to be busy. Yeah, actually, we can see our vendor's got a high workload, which I guess is over here in the restaurant, actually, that doesn't make sense. There's literally no line right now. But normally it's quite busy. And then our vet as well has a high workload, I guess just from the research. So we're kind of low on cash, but I'm pretty sure our cash flow is good, so we are making money. So I'm not too worried about that. Today, I want to add another habitat, another small one, probably around the entrance here somewhere. Like, I think I want to have some sort of, I think maybe like in this area somewhere, or maybe even back over here, maybe even just closer to this one. Probably put them side by side, perhaps. And then the next thing I want to actually do is on this habitat, I want to edit the barrier, because I was thinking we could actually, no, not the whole barrier. We could actually bring up the back section of it, because like that would just help block out the staff area that we don't really need to see. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to select all this back area. Oh, that's weird. Hang on. Hang on, let me undo that. Yeah, I wanted it to lift up smoothly like I just did then. Okay, so if I select all of this, then I move it up. Yeah, that's a bit better. We might as well just make it just above the door height there. So then that sort of just gives us that backing, and then we can do some foliage and stuff along it. And then it just also makes it easier for when we eventually decorate and hide the stuff back there. Now, I'm also aware my face cam is kind of sitting right where the zoo alerts are, which I don't mind, because then it means you guys don't get stressed when something is wrong in my zoo because you can't see it. But if that's important stuff, I'll let you know. Like, for example, our vet research is complete! Let's go! Another level of koala research. So I might actually stop them doing more of that right now, because I think, wait, can I? Oh, I guess I can't research another animal until we get it. Oh, that's kind of annoying actually. But I'll stop them doing that just so that they can, focus on the animals for a little bit. And right now I'm just kind of waiting for my money to tick up a bit. I'm thinking, let's go to our Zoopedia. I really want wombats. Wombats are so cute. Look at this little face. It's so cute. So this guy also does not need too much space. So for one, it's 225, but we're gonna do two, ideally two, because I think that's actually what they want. Yeah, so 1 to 2. We can start with 1, up to 1 male, up to 1 female. That's all we want. Any more than that is not gonna be good. And guests flee from a wombat. I don't know that I would say we would realistically flee, but yeah, they're not something that you're gonna go up and just, like, you can't just walk into their habitat. That's not gonna be good. But flee sounds kind of extreme. That sounds like it's gonna be terrible. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do 2 of those. And if they had a baby, they need more space. So this is actually still smaller than the habitat we already have. So for a size comparison, we kind of know what we're going for. So we're basically doing something like this. This is what, 300 and how big is this in the end? 380. So basically that size again. So we can definitely fit another one of those in here. So we'll get that going soon. The other thing I wanna do is actually get some animal exhibits. So these are the smaller ones where we can do like snakes and insects and that kind of stuff. So back when I first played it, we basically just had these ones, which if I go like this, you can kind of see more what it looks like. So you can have different viewing windows on it. And this is a 4-sided one. But then they've added like walkthrough. So this is like a walkthrough exhibit, which I don't even know how this works, but you can customize it. So like they have a custom one, like look at this. This is just a giant greenhouse, which looks epic. I have no idea how these work. This is obviously way too elaborate for our zoo right now, and also super expensive, but we'll definitely explore those at some point. But I think we could just go for one of these, and then maybe we can decorate it up a little bit. I'm thinking maybe if I just delete a square here in the middle, that could be a good idea. So I want to go like this. I want to go align to grid. Is there a way I can just like, yeah, there we go. This grid is actually way too big, but that's all right. Hopefully I can fill it in afterwards, perhaps? I don't know. If I put this like right in the, whoa. Right in the corner there. Okay, I basically just rebuilt the plaza using the grid from this instead, which, oh yes, wait, this is good. Mechanic research complete, Australia theme. Ooh, we got 207 items. Okay, let's go. So I'm actually gonna stop the mechanic researching now, because again, I think that I need them to go fix this fence, because this was getting pretty low. So I'm just gonna get the mechanic to head over there now. There he goes. So he'll go fix that. And then, okay, so we've got this exhibit. Now we've got to get the exhibit animal that we're gonna put in here. I don't even know what we're gonna do in here, to be honest. So what do we have? Because I guess I'm sort of looking at Oceania and then type exhibit. What have we got? Flying fox. I feel like that would be kind of cool inside of a walkthrough exhibit though. Wait, walkthrough exhibit with the brown snake. Let's go. We might do, what about the blue-tongued lizard? That sounds fun. These are very common. Oh, look at this little cutie. All right, market, do we have any? We do. Actually, wait, what was their, what's their deal? 1 to 2? Doesn't really matter. Cool, all right, well, we might have a problem with everyone using this little corner here and getting stuck for some reason. I kind of thought you guys would maybe just use the huge pathway. Why are we all going this way? And I was planning on putting another habitat over here, but if you guys are going to be getting stuck over here, then we might have a problem. Here, let me make it bigger. Okay, hopefully that's better. Give them a bit more space there. And then hopefully there's still enough room to get a nice sort of wombat area over there. We'll see what we can do. Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing. So longevity is not great. Fertility is also not great. So we might not get any babies, which is not great because obviously that's another way of making money, but you know, that's all right. Let's get, so I'm gonna get both of these guys. I got $5,000, should be all right. Waiting in trade center. So then let me go to the trade center, send them to the quarantine, just make sure that's all good. Oh wait, can I not go to quarantine? It says invalid destination, maybe I can't do that. No, well, I mean, it doesn't let me put them in the quarantine, so I'm just gonna assume that they're fine. All right, there you go. There they are, there's one of them. Beautiful, there's the other. So the other thing you can do with these, if I remember correctly, is we've got to set up the habitat so that they are happy with what they've got. So let me just pause. Oh yes, I need to set up this in a work zone as well, of course. At some point, we probably also want to look into making more than one work zone, but I'll add that in for now. Actually, I was wondering, do I need to add these into the work zone? I'm going to add those into the work zone, like the park entrances. Probably a good idea. All right. So their whole thing, 25 to 35 degrees, 50 to 60% humidity. So I believe we can set up the exhibit to have what they need. So the climate, so it says 25 to 35, so it's already too hot. So why don't we just go in the middle, 30 degrees. Humidity is too high. It was 50 to 60 again, so I'll just do 55. So let me just unpause there. We'll give that a second to adjust so they're a little bit happier with that. So that means they're a little bit happier. Then the actual layout itself is not great. Oh, okay, so I need to research the enrichment for that. I actually think I might need to hire another vet, because if I have the one vet doing research all the time, they're not gonna have time to do the other stuff. So I'm gonna actually get a second vet, which may or may not be a good idea. I don't know in terms of my funds right now, but we're gonna find out. So we'll see how we go. Then you, my friend, can I set your work zone from here? Oh yeah, I can, work zone 1. And then we're gonna go to our zoo. We're gonna go to research for the vets. I'm gonna get one of the vets to research this. There you go. So we can just start getting some of their stuff as well to help them out. The next thing I need to do is make sure people can give me money for this. So I'm wondering if we do one here. Hopefully that's close enough, and maybe one on the other side. And then we also want to do our little exhibit education boards, which I got to remember where they are. I keep forgetting where that stuff is. Oh, here we go, education. So now these, can I just align? Oh, it doesn't really align to it, but whatever. Put one there. One here. I'm just gonna put it. They all seem to be around the other side, which I guess is good. They're really flocking to this because I only have 2 exhibits in our, two animals in our whole place. So let's turn these on. Make sure people get their sweet education. All right. So now we've got our little blue tongue information board. Beautiful. We got people checking it out. Yeah. Welcome everybody. It's sweet exhibit. Look at this. And should we see, because we unlocked a whole bunch of construction parts and decoration parts for our Australia theme. So let's have a look. What do we got? Because if we can decorate this up to look a little bit better. Ooh, nice wood. Nice like signboard. And like, I like all these like road signs. This is cool. Yeah, this is sweet. Oh, the koala sign. Let's go. Actually, this will be really fun to put up signposts. Oh, hang on, this actually be cool. Australia log. Is there like a good signpost? Oh, corrugated roofs. Let's go. Yes, that's perfect. Rusted metal posts. That's good. Oh, pallets. Oh, and I also want to give a massive shout out to Frontier because they actually reached out and said that they wanted to send me the DLC. So I actually now have all the DLC in this game. Thank you so much, Frontier, for providing that. That was really, really kind. I didn't ask them or anything. They just reached out and offered it, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Because then we can really get into all this stuff. So Also how I ended up with some more stuff. All right, how tall are people? This is probably a good size just for a signpost. So I'm gonna do that and then get like this on it. And then we can add more stuff like when we have more animals down that way. So it's like the koalas are over there. Oh, it kind of, when you zoom out a little bit, you see how it sort of comes through a bit. I might just adjust that. Just a smidge forward. So technically it's floating off of it, but you know, we won't see that. But it means when we zoom out, it should be a bit better. Yeah. All right, so that's there. And then actually the other thing I did notice was that when I placed some of these on the tree here, they're actually not quite touching it. I'm just gonna move them in. Is that dirty or what is that? Partially accessible. It just kind of looks like it's because it's got like a stinky gust to it. Yeah, I just need to adjust a few little things in here. So this is partially accessible. I think if we go to our heat map and then look at our habitat traversable area, click on one of our, I was about to say wombats, click on one of our koalas. I think it's because it's kind of, see how it's like this zone down the bottom is joined? I think if I move it slightly like here, yeah, let me see now. Yeah, see now it's fully accessible. Okay, so we just want to make sure that they are fully accessible. This one again says partial. Oh, one of them's climbing up. Sorry, buddy. Oh, he's still on it though. Oh. Yes! That is so cool. I mean, I think he's a little off because I moved the tree, but that's all right. That's so cool. Aw. Oh, sorry. Oh, just trying to adjust the camera. Oh, there he is. That is so cute. I love that they can sit in the tree and eat like that. That is so adorable. All right. Now, while doing all that, even though we've been spending money, we have been making money. And especially even because I've hired more staff. I'm actually really glad that that's working. Oh, speaking of which, research complete. Eastern blue-tongued lizard. Okay, so we should be able to now get some of their stuff in here, right? Layout. Here we go. Hiding place A, B, and C. So if we turn these on, we should see them. Yeah, you're gonna like this. Yeah, that's cool. So it seems like that's kind of actually gonna be almost like the back of our exhibit. So we might actually wanna close this off and maybe even rotate the whole exhibit, because if that's going to be the back, we probably want people viewing from this side, because if we're going to have other habitats over here, there's going to be people standing here. So we probably want to rotate this, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's have a look. So barrier, oh wait, did we, oh no, I thought we got some new barriers. No, it's the same. So actually for wombat barriers, if we're building a wombat, it's a little bit different than the platypus. Oh, and all the wallabies and kangaroos. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I can't wait to do this. Because you can have like a huge paddock and have like your guests walk in there with them. So the wombat, we need a grade 2 fence, only a meter as well. Because they're an animal that burrows. So I guess technically wouldn't you need a fence that goes down underground, but I guess that doesn't matter in this game. So grade 2, which I think is all of them to be honest. I don't even know if, is there, oh, the hedge is grade 1. So we can't do grade 1. Probably just do the log one again. So if I go here, I can adjust the length. I'm not worried about the height right now. We'll adjust that afterwards. How long can I make this? Make it pretty much the whole way. Might go a little bit shorter so we can do like the curve again, because I do like the little, having some curves to it just to make it look a little bit more interesting. So this will come around, and then I'm thinking if we just, should I join them like wall to wall? Perhaps. I might raise this barrier here. So this one I think will go here, which I'm hoping I can join these because I know it's very close. Make it a bit shorter. Now, is it just because it's quite steep there? Hang on, let me see. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do a shorter piece and then hopefully we can do like that. And then obviously we'll decorate that little corner. I'll move that sign and all that. And then that should provide a nice space. And then what I would do is probably raise up this, oh, hang on, raise up. Oh, if I lower all of that, then, yeah, there we go, that's better. So if I did it there, that's probably all right. Yeah, okay, I like that. And then this, I don't know what I'm gonna put here, but this does not need to extend more that way. So we'll start going in a little bit. I'll do like a little curve. Ooh, the koala's about to mate, hang on. Wait, are they gonna be little koala babies? Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned in the first part, but I turned animal aging speed down because otherwise it can feel very quick. So we're going 3 times slower than normal, I believe. Because I do remember originally, and I remember them adding that in originally because it was so quick. And it's just kind of sad when they're, you know, passing away so quickly. But it does also mean that if they do have babies, that's gonna take longer as well, which I think that was our mating, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, let's go back over here. And then I'm gonna select this fence along to here. Whoa, that is not what I meant to do. Holy moly. Along to there we go. Then we'll raise this up to the 2.21 just so it matches the other one. And then that, I think, will also just provide, again, a nice visual barrier from here to the back, which I think is good. And I'll just get this to go along. So then this won't be a enclosure until I get a door. So we'll get the staff gate, which I'll do near the other one. This kind of makes sense. So then this habitat is now, how big is this? 344. So that is plenty big enough for our wombats as well, which is pretty sweet. This is cool. I like that. I think this is gonna go together well. And then this here, can I rotate this now? Perhaps move. I basically just want to do that. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of messed up the path though, which is really annoying. So it's not like joining it. Can they still see it if it doesn't join? Hang on, there we go. I can actually click there. Okay, it's sort of joining again. So now that is the back side. So actually I want to close that off. Not that one, not that one, not that one, that one. And then you can actually do facades. That's fun. Ooh, a 3D one, yeah. Just so then it sort of encourages them to look from the other side. And then we should decorate this up, which is actually what I was kind of doing before, but we kind of got distracted by this. So while we're working on this, I guess I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't like that anymore because we've got these ones down here. And I guess we'll get another donation bin there. And then maybe one here in the middle should be good. I think that'll cover most of this. Now, it might be confusing because the koala sign is next to our, our wombat. So I'm gonna group these guys just so I can move them together. Oh, did I not group them? I thought I did. Merge into scenery group. There we go, yeah. I'm gonna put this over here so it's kind of more like... Actually, I wonder if we have arrows. Arrows would be good too. I might have to unlock some more stuff still is the thing. Arrow? Those aren't really the... I like one like a normal arrow. But I guess maybe that kind of helps. Is that clear? Oh. Is that clear? It kind of looks like not an arrow. Like I would be confused if I saw this in a zoo. I'd be like, what does that mean? I don't know. Anyway. We'll work on that. All right. I mean, they seem like they're liking this exhibit, I gotta be honest. Now, let's go back to our zoo. Oh, hello. Ooh, more stuff for our blue-tongued lizards. Let's go ahead and... Wait, what did I even get for them? Oh, breeding, research, and education bonus. All right, okay, so we get more exhibit enrichment on the next level. Okay, fair enough. So work zone. We're gonna have to add in this exhibit as well. Inspector has arrived at my zoo. Apparently that just popped up. Apparently they're here, they're inspecting. All right, let's see what's happening in this zoo. Oh, does this not pin onto them? Oh wait, maybe this one? Get orbit. There we go. Let's see what's happening in this zoo, if we can even call it that. This place is abysmal. Although there is a blue-tongued lizard. Yeah, this isn't great. We gotta work on that. All right, I don't know if they're gonna go see Logan. Oh yeah, koala's name is Logan, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, so that's added into our work zone. That's good. We got $12,000 actually. Hey, we're not doing so bad. Oh wow, we got a lot of wombats, although a lot of them are conservation credits, which we're slowly building up on. Why don't we just work on the habitat a little bit? Because we can sort of work on this to start off with. Although I don't really know what I need to put in here. I might be able to filter the habitat by wombats though. That might be a good idea. The common wombat, yeah, so they're gonna want to burrow. That makes sense. So we get at least one of these. Oh wow, that's so cool. It's got like a whole underground area. I guess that makes sense. I wonder where we should put this. Maybe like here? So people can kind of see them come in and out of the burrow. That'd be cute. And then they like hay, bedding extra large. Maybe we can do like a little sort of covered area here somewhere. Because again, we're gonna need to do the covered space. But let's use our Australia theme. Let's go. So architecture pieces. Rusted metal rods. Yeah. All right, let's do the roof first and then we'll work downward. So I reckon we'll do like a nice rusty metal roof, nice Australia theme. And then I don't know how much, because there's only going to be 2 animals in here. So that might already be enough. I'm going to see if I can move this though. I don't love the position of that. But let's just move the, oops. Let me have a look. If we're standing here, you'd be able to see it, although we do also want the animal to have privacy. I guess they do have a burrow. Anyway, I want to put this here as close to the edge of there as possible. And then we'll have to find out if it's traversable when we actually get the wombat in here, because we can't really see it until we select the wombat themselves. Yeah, rusty poles, let's go. My idea is we're gonna have these sweet rusty poles holding up this shelter, and then the back half is held up by the fence. Yeah, alrighty. All right, so we've got a little bit of shelter, we got the burrow. We'll have to do more decoration, obviously, as we get into it. We have some more points now though, 310, which actually might be enough to get the ones. Oh, we have a lot less now because I guess it's swapped out a little bit, hasn't it? So I might just pause here for a second. So immunity is not great, but everything else is looking pretty good. The appeal is good. This one's got great fertility though. The size, oh, that's, wow, how small are you? Holy moly. Well, I think we just do this one then. The immunity's not great, but I mean, the vet is literally just behind it, so that maybe will be okay. So I'm gonna adopt this one and then put him in the quarantine. So they'll go over there. And then eventually we'll get a second one. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna get some more of these guys. I don't love that I'm just slapping these TV screens on the side like this, but it is what it is. Is that upside down? Why, why did these place upside down? Yep. There you go. Lovely. All right. Obviously we'll change those to wombats, but I don't think I can change it until there's actually a wombat in there. So at the moment it just says koala. Mummy, I don't see any koalas in here. Where are they? Habitat education bot is placed too far. Yeah, no, obviously. What was the other thing we've got here? Vet research. Ooh, here we go. Oh, more blue tongue lizard. Fantastic. All right. And then I will change that vet over to doing the wombat as well once we've got them in. So do we have more stuff for your layout? Oh, we do. Basking lamp. Oh, look at all these basking lamps we can do. Yeah. All right. So where are, oh, there's one and there's the other one. Cool. Inspector arriving in 5 months. Again, how many inspectors do we need? So, oh, enter camera view. Oh, you can see in the burrows? No way. That's sick. That's so cool. All right. Quarantine was passed. And I saw that maybe we can do, oh, you can do animal burrow on the screen. No, that's so cool. All right. That is awesome. All right. So this guy, come on in, buddy. Delivery scheduled. And then we'll customize his habitat to suit him. Because obviously there's not any food source or anything in there yet. Actually, I probably should have prepared that. I probably could have done that bit. All right, hang on, let's have a look. So food and water, food trough. Might put that over here in the corner. And then water, do a big water bowl. Oh, there he is, look at him. And then I'll do the water bowl. I don't know, maybe there. Oh, look at him. So cute. Look at that big butt. They actually use their butts as like a defense mechanism. So like, I believe their pouch, like when they have animals in their pouch, they actually the head actually sticks out the back instead of forward, because when they're digging, if they were digging, it would just go straight into the baby's face. So I think they face backwards. And they actually use their butts as a defense. They'll have their big butts sticking out of their burrow, which I believe they're also reinforced. Anyway, let's make this guy more happy because this is really sad in here. Oh, many guests think our ticks are underpriced. Let's go. That's actually good news because we're making money and they think it's underpriced. So that's actually going to help us out a lot. Let me start, oh, speaking of research, we just got a little bit more. Blue tongue lizard. Okay, fantastic. So let's start researching this now so we can get some more stuff for the wombat. And then let's have a look at our wombat. So we do have the food and the water set up there now. Terrain is not great. So let's go ahead and adjust that as well. So we want some more, no, less short grass, some more long grass, which I think I'll do at the back just because otherwise that will probably just block view a little bit more. So I'll just do the long grass back there. They like lots of soil as well, so I might just do some more of that around. And then that's pretty good. We could do a little bit of sand and stuff if we want, but we'll hold off on that for a second. There you go, he's pretty happy with that. And then environment coverage could be a little bit more. So why don't we just see, so they're like, that's cool, not what I want. But we'll get some little, oh, they have pig phase. We have this in our garden. It's just sort of growing alongside. This is actually really common. Can we do like a big tree back here? He doesn't mind that. I want to get some like, I want to make it feel a little bit more like, I don't know, nice in this place because it's very barren in a lot of places right now. So let's just add some plants and stuff around. Rocks. Actually, rocks would be a nice addition. I don't know if he likes rocks, but I mean, he's got a burrow. So like, why not just do like a rock or two around it? We could even do like natural water pond, but I don't think he really cares about that. So I just do some like bushes and stuff around here just to sort of make this supposed area a little bit more, you know. Oh, they're donating. Oh, look at this. This is very popular right now. What is this? This look, oh, it's like, is this like a, something for underwater? It kind of looks like it. Okay, too much coverage now. Any more than that, it's going to be too much for him. All right, so now let's have a look at what's going on. I've got a few notifications. Oh yeah, the zoo ticket price. Let's maybe increase that. It's only $3 to get in here. Let's go up to $5 and see what they think about that. So only $2 more. I mean, look, this zoo is not great. It's got 3 things in it. But you know, if they think 3 is too low, I'm not going to complain about that. All right, let's have a look at our traversability of the habitat. Okay, so we can get under there, which is good, but is that enough like shelter and all that? I mean, I assume so. Oh, he just ran. He's also got his shelter there. Yeah, that doesn't even count as shelter. I don't think he cares about that at all, which is fine. So his environment coverage is good. Enrichment is obviously bad. That's fine. Yeah, everything is 100%. I mean, I don't think I needed that roof over there at all, but you know, he might like it. Oh, he did a poo-poo. They also, do they do it in this game? They have square poos in real life, and that kind of looks square there too, which is cool. Oh, he's going in the grass. Oh, look at this guy. He's so cute. Can't really see him, but he's so cute. Oh, I really want to see him go in the thing down there so we can see that get sorted out. So is he going to have food at some point or water? Oops, I didn't mean to do the pathway. Is this filled up? How do I even know? No, 0. He's got no food or water, but I guess he's not hungry yet, so. Oh, yeah, let's update these so people can actually learn about the wombat. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. And then I kind of want to, I'm not sure what to do. So these are just kind of on the barrier now, and I've got this sort of burrow cam, but I don't know where to put it because it's kind of just being blocked by all the people. Like I want to be able to see it as well. I don't really care so much about those, but I feel like I want to be able to see the burrow cam. All right, what is this? I've got guest numbers, $1,000 because we have some guests in the zoo. All right, and we've got some vet research complete too, fantastic. So we've just got level 1 of our common wombat, fantastic. So let's have a look at what we got for him. Any enrichment stuff? Dude, a rubbing pad, yeah. They're gonna like this. I'm gonna put it up against the little shelter here. A good spot for him. And then there's a barrel feeder and a scent marker as well. I might pop the scent marker, maybe also over here. It's a nice little corner spot. And then the little, whoa, that's a big barrel feeder. I guess I'll put that here. So this guy should be pretty happy now, to be honest. Let's see. Let me minimize that one sec. Enrichment, 100%. So we don't actually need to do anything else. Like this guy is super happy. Eventually we might get a mate in here for him. The keeper, no, that's the vet. I was saying, is the keeper gonna give him food? Because that'd be nice. So money-wise, we are not having any problems at all, which is fantastic. I'm thinking maybe we need to start building up some of these to make them look more like a zoo now and not just like an empty patch of land. That'd be nice. I also think we need to do some vegetation back here just to like start, you know, having some of this sort of disappear with foliage and shrubs and all that. Okay, those did not help. I mean, they're nice, but we need to sort of cover it from this side. So this whole actual biome that I'm in is technically grasslands. So I don't know if I should be doing stuff that more fits that. But honestly, just like trees and stuff would be good. Maybe I'm gonna spend some time doing these buildings. We'll maybe use some of the Australia stuff. In fact, maybe we should do some more research on that whilst I'm building, because then we can unlock hopefully some more stuff. Because we're only on level 1. We only got 11 items there, and then we get 2 blueprints. Okay, well let's do the next level. I don't know if I need the blueprints, although I guess they could be useful. So let's do that. And I'm gonna spend some time building. All right, the weather is pretty bad. I kind of just left the game running while doing that, so I don't know if that would have looked good in a time lapse because obviously the daylight kept changing and all that. But I wanted it to keep running so we have some more money, basically. And also in that time, my mechanic was still researching, and so was the vet. So we got a few more things. These people are kind of inside of this tree right now. I thought maybe they wouldn't, you know, stand inside of it, but I might just move it a little bit back from the path then. Guys, you're still standing inside of it. Okay, that's a bit better. All right, there we go. Yeah, this barrier got down to 0%, so the guy's fixing it now. We should have unlocked a couple more things there, which is good. I do also just want to quickly build up this so it doesn't look just like a basic thing in a second. But then this leaves this open for another either small habitat or something else. Man, the weather is bad right now. It is rough out here, dude. But it's looking good. Not a great time to sit outside, Nate, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I think these buildings turned out really nice. I just did a bunch of corrugated buildings, did sort of a brownie colored one, a dark green, and then sort of dark bluey gray, and I decided to just put all the buildings in there. It's like, they're really nothing that special, but I think the idea is they're supposed to just fade away into the background, especially into all that foliage there, so you don't really see them. That's kind of the point. Especially, I don't know if I'll do another habitat here. It depends if we have another animal that is small enough. Well, habitat requirements are small enough. Maybe, oh, quokka. Quokkas are so cute. How much space do they need? 200? Actually, that's pretty small as well. How many can they have? 1 to 24? Oh, that'd be epic to have a 24. That's gotta be way bigger then. Yeah, let's have a look. I mean, because I don't want to have tiny exhibits everywhere. We need 1,000 square meters if we want to do 24 quokkas, which we should totally do. They're the cutest animal. They're so cute. Anyway, so we'll do that eventually. Not here. How about platypus? They're gonna need a lot of water though. Yeah, they're actually pretty big. Okay, fair enough. Tasmanian devils I actually think are pretty small. Oh wait, no, they need a lot of space. I thought they had smaller space. Hang on. There's gotta be something else. Oh wait, I'm on... Okay, this doesn't reset. That's probably why. Let me go back down. We go down to 1. So wait, what was platypus? 180 square meters. Okay. And then they can have up to 3. So if we did 3, 240. Okay, we could actually do that. But they're gonna need a lot of water as well. Oh, that's land plus water, so we need like that amount, and they need pretty deep water as well requirement, which I don't know that I have the space to do it there. I think I need a bit more space, maybe over this side, because we'd have to carve out the land for water, have enough regular ground space as well. Transformer requires repair. Oh, well, my mechanic was busy researching. I might hire another mechanic, mostly because I think we have plenty of money now to get more staff, so I might do that. So I'm gonna hire a second mechanic. And let me just slow down time a little bit here. And I might actually start training some people. I might send off 1 vet, because we've got 2 vets. Neither of them are researching right now, which is good. I'm gonna put this guy in work zone 1. I might as well send off the first guy to get trained up. Now that I've got 2 of those guys, I might as well start training them a little bit. Means we will have to pay them more, but that's okay. They'll do a better job. A more efficient job. So, I don't know. These guys are 200 square meters, Tasmanian devil. Yeah, and what? They're up to 5. If I did 5, 560, that'd be too small. Like, it'd be nice to have as many as we can in a habitat. So I think that's just too small for that space. I mean, I guess I don't have to only do oceanic animals, but at least I kind of want to do it around this area here. Could do more exhibit animals. Maybe we should do another exhibit animal, like a snake or something. Because we could easily do some more of these if we just align it to the grid. Maybe a couple more. Okay, maybe what we'll do first, let's actually build this up so we know what it's going to look like. We go, oh, these are kind of cool. Chipboard walls, that's a bit of fun. I like the wood. I think that's kind of nice. Let me get rid of that thing there as well. And then we just do like the window, I guess. Although if I put it there, so it has to sort of sit on the outside, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it's okay. So if I set it up like that, then we've got these gaps in the corner, so we'll have to fill those. But it could actually look cool with the... Oh, these are too small. I was kind of hoping that would fill that gap. Oh, there are these planks I could use. Could make my own little... If I do this and then rotate it the other way like this, then we can sort of position it there and like box out the corner. All right, so if we do that around the corners, then we could also maybe just have them as framing around as well to make it look more interesting. Like this. I'm just kind of adding stuff, seeing what happens. And then down the bottom, if I maybe, because it doesn't really fit there, we just don't do that. Oh, koalas are about to mate again. That's good. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I guess it's whenever they're like that next to each other, I think that's them mating. Oh, expecting offspring. Let's go. Due August year 9. So where are we now? August year 7. So 2-year gestation period. Let's go. That's awesome. That's so good. All right, back to this thing. Enough of the successful breeding. We got some real business to do here now. Now, the thing is, because this is extended out beyond the wall, I don't know. Sorry for the flashing. I don't know why the game does that. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh gosh, I'm trying to get it to not do that. I want this to stick over a little bit. So maybe if we sort of overlap them like that, we can get it sticking out just a little bit over the edge. So it's like a little bit of an eave, which I think looks pretty good. Actually, I quite like that. Yeah. And then we should be able to get a roof piece in there. One of these. Back in there a little bit. And it's sort of like that. And then what would also be a good idea is, I know those are in the wall, don't worry about that right now, is maybe some lights on the actual building itself. Should we do them on the corners or like in the middle? I don't know how many is too many lights though, that's the thing. Because I think having buildings is definitely good. Oh wow, that looks really messy under there. I might need to add some more boards down there. That's okay, we'll fix it. But we can kind of get an idea. Although it kind of seems like the light is not really lighting up that much forward. So I'm wondering if I put them here, and then I did it on this side as well. Does this just look like too many lights on the building? Perhaps. Maybe we can do one light in the middle. It's not doing that much light, but I feel like we could probably hide other lights, right? If I just turn off the filter, because there's like these. And then if I just like, does this actually produce more light at all? Or is it not really? Kind of doing light, but not much. Whoa, that is bright. So what if I do this one under the eave? Like, I guess why have these lights then, right? Maybe we could keep that one on the back for funsies, but just trying to see if I even like that. I do like how much light it does produce, although it is, I don't know if I love like the lens flares you get from it. Like why? It is so bright. It's kind of nuts. All right, I think that's okay. It is very bright, it's very bright, but we can always change that. Is that good? Again, I guess most of the time it's not gonna be nighttime, so does that really matter? I don't know. But it does provide plenty of lighting for us there. So I'm thinking we can get 2 more exhibits over here now. So if we go align to grid, and I think actually, if we leave some grass in between, it might help us out. So I'm thinking maybe one there, and maybe just one here. And then I might just do some more landscaping there, perhaps. So if I just hopefully join this. I remove those 2 bits. Yeah, there you go. Then we can just do landscaping here in the middle section. And then this can go there. I could probably also just connect our staff path like right there. That might just be more efficient as well for our staff. So maybe I'll do that. I'll keep some of these plants. Might as well just move them around. Just fill in some of these areas. And then, yeah, because then what we can do is just go right here. Like, why not? Move this guy back there. Because that'll just give the staff a quicker way to get over there as well, which is going to be good for everyone. But then I guess I'll leave that there because we'll probably have stuff here too. So that just makes sense. And then eventually we could probably even have the staff path continue around back over here because I'm sure we'll have more stuff here. So it just all sort of makes sense. Okay, so then this guy, I should now be able to, how do I save as blueprint? Here we go, that's what I want to do. New blueprint. It's, dang it, the sun is like passing behind it, so I can't get the light on the front here. All right, well, I think that's probably the best Australian themed exhibit. There you go. All right, so now I should just be able to go here, and there's my thing. Now, can I, it's not gonna let me just align it to the grid? Oh, that'd be too easy. So how am I supposed to place it? Can I not? Oh boy. Okay, well the other way we could do it, it's good to have that saved, but if I just edit this building and then I just select everything in it, because this is all on the same grid, if I just duplicate this, it will just fit over here. Yeah, so I can just do this. There you go. So these are all technically the same building, even though they're really far away from it, but that's fine. So this will allow us to get a couple other things. Oh wow, I've got so many notifications. Oh, the exhibit boards, that's okay. Yeah, because all of these will be wrong, that's fine. So I might even turn off these inner ones and put those into solid walls so they're close together. We probably want people at the front. But anyway, let's see what we can even get in here. So, oh yeah, we're gonna do the brown snake. Can we get an Eastern brown? What do we got? And how many do they like? 1 to 5, okay. 23 to 29 degrees Celsius and 60 to 85% humidity. Oh, I don't think I can even do anything until I have an animal in here. Okay, fair enough. So we can get a golden one. People would love to see this guy. So let's get you for 94 credits. We can get, let's see, maybe another one of these. Oh, I don't know if I want to use on my credits because these will be useful later on, probably for bigger animals. So maybe I'll just purchase some as well. Both custom seizures. Although actually we do need a male, a female, so we can do breeding. That would probably be pretty good. I've got 16 seconds left on this one. 13 seconds. Do I want that one or this one? No, let's get this one. We'll get the better one. Okay. We'll just do 2 to start. Send to zoo. We're going to put them in this one. And then let's go ahead and, oh, look, they got promoted. Not promoted, they got trained. I'm going to train the other ones of those guys now. So my vet is going to do some vet research on our Eastern Brown. You are going to do that. We can learn about those guys. I'm going to close window 4. And I think I might even close that side one. So these are viewed from this side and this one can be viewed from maybe these two. Yeah, guys, that window's closed. Might do a 2D facade on that one, maybe a 3D on this one. Oh, that's cool. You can change the thing. Is there like 3D rainforest though, or no? Maybe just, it depends on the animal that's in there, I guess. Okay, so their climate, we're actually good. And actually that's good too. I don't really need to change that. So they just need, yeah, the layout research. So we'll work on that. So I'm going to delete that one there, and I'm going to get rid of this one there on this one eventually when we do that. Oh yeah, I need to fix these guys as well, the donation bins. So I'm going to put it, I guess there, and then this one just a little bit further out there. And we'll get this one over here, maybe. I feel like we're really desperate because there's two like right next to each other. All right, let's also change these so it's actually the brown snake. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. Where's that wombat? Is he in the burrow? Oh my God, is that him in the burrow? Hang on. Oh, that is him in the burrow. Let's go. Oh, that's cute. Okay, what's going on here? Oh yeah, those boards are wrong. That's okay. Research is complete. So is that the brown snake? It is. Let's go. So now we should be able to make you guys a little bit happier. Some camouflage. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we're adding a few little bushes and stuff in. There you go. A few little camouflages. They're a little happier. Oh, I have no keepers assigned to them. That's a problem. Yeah, okay. I really got to remember the work zones. Add those in. Oh, I just removed. Oh, okay. Okay. Add those back in. There we go. All right, work zone 1 is getting pretty big, but I feel like, yeah, that's probably pretty good. And then if I start adding stuff over here, more habitats, I think that might be a second work zone, perhaps. I'm not really sure at what point I need to start doing some other stuff. Now, I've got another reward. Oh, I've got a few. $1,000 for 2 different exhibit species. Don't mind if I do. $500 for increasing common wombat education to 4%. Wow. A whole 4%. All right, let's get our last exhibit animal for today. Maybe the common death adder, so we got a couple snakes over here. That's a good idea, let's do that. So I'm gonna have to buy these guys, I reckon, because I don't have enough credits. Ooh, these are not great stats though. Of course, the one with the credits is actually healthy and good. Got $45,000. I do think we should maybe expand our staff as well, like, because now that we've got a bit more money, maybe I might get, yeah, the vendor, I feel like we need another vendor because that person is struggling. I don't even know if we can have another vendor. Do I just need to like, because there's 3 people there, but I think it's technically just 1 person. I suppose I could train them as well. That might help. I don't even know if this person can work in there as well. Let's find out. Maybe they'll just like swap in and out. Wait, hang on. How do I even do that? Because it says restaurant 1, but I can't even, maybe assign them to a shop. Restaurant 1, confirm. Okay. So then they're both there. I might train up this first person. And then maybe that person will like take that, so then that person has a break and then we go from there. Right, I might get yeah, we need a second keeper for sure. It looks like we do not have enough right now. So we'll get a second keeper, add them in work zone 1. I'm gonna start training up that first keeper whilst we've got the new one helping out as well. You've got a low workload, so I'm not too worried about you guys right now. You're gonna be trained up, that's all good. And yeah, I think we're doing okay. I don't have any educators yet. That's something we need to look into, but maybe next time. Vet research is complete. So we've got some more stuff for the brown snake. What's the other stuff? Oh, the exhibit information, that's right. So, but for the brown snake, let's go ahead and update this. Oh, that was just other stuff, probably education boosts. Okay, animal trading. So we do have this guy I can now afford, which is a very good quality one. And then maybe we just purchase another one. Maybe with a 50% fertility and just hope for the best. So I'm gonna get this guy. And then I'm gonna get this one at 58% longevity, 50% fertility. And maybe we'll get lucky, you know? I actually didn't check if there can be 2 of them together, but I'm just assuming. All right, so these guys are in here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same wall customization. And then this middle area is not really somewhere you're supposed to view them from. Go 2D and, whoops, and 3D. And then their temperature and stuff is actually good. And that's fine too. Fantastic. And then let's change their little education boards to the... Wait, Who's in here? The Death Adder, not the Eastern Brown. My bad. I was gonna say I don't think it was the brown. That was the other one. Oh, I just did it again. Death Adder. Okay, there you go. And then they're gonna need some donation bins too, because we're gonna need people donating for these guys. Maybe there. Maybe because that'll be enough for both those windows, hopefully. I'm not sure. Okay, I do also want to edit these buildings so we can replace these specific walls with a solid wall instead, just because I think that'll make more sense. Do that there, and that should be good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That research complete. Is that on the, more on the brown stack? Actually, yeah, we should probably swap out on that now. So let's stop doing that. Let's go back. Let's research some of our Death Adder. And then let's do some little greenery in here, shall we? I don't want to go too big because I don't want to block my own view. Oh, that's the same bush. Just trying to get some of the foliage we've got. Might even put this in the ground a little bit. I might do some benches and stuff around here as well. Might be nice. Ooh, we can do these fences. These are kind of cool. Sort of earthy looking fences. Doesn't fully fit here, but look kind of cool. Just along the main path. And then I was thinking on the up. Okay, stop that. Thinking on the other side. Move that in a little bit. Maybe just do like some of these. And then I was going to put some benches in here too, maybe. Although that might take up the entire path, so it doesn't quite fit in this area that well. But, you know, I guess the fence doesn't need to be that secure, so it's just a guide. I think it just also helps sort of frame up the area a little bit. So if I put these here, is this just going to be in the way? Let's find out. Like, I want to put one there, I'm going to put one here, one there, one there. And I'm going to get some more bins as well, because we don't have any over here. We don't have many stores that are, like, providing junk. Like, there's no, like, we have the restaurant, but I think that food is kind of staying within there. Like, I don't really think we're having trouble with that. I get some recycle bins as well. The snapping on the edge of the pathways is kind of weird. It's kind of going in weird spots, but oh well. So we've got a few bins around there. All right, that's kind of looking like something. Do I have, oh, got more research. Ooh, the Death Adder, good. I was gonna have a look. Do we have, I don't have any caretakers. I probably need one. I never got around to hiring them. Because we have like a bathroom. Oh, yeah. Look at the bathroom. I've kind of forgot to hire a caretaker. My bad. They're here now. Let me add them to the work zone. Work zone 1. Okay. So I'm curious, actually, what is their workload like? So my keepers both have a high workload. Though I'm wondering, and so do my vendors. They still have a high workload, which is interesting. I might train up the other one. But do we just need more vendors? Like, because how many can even work here? It's just a one. I think I just probably need more stores, to be honest. I think I need to get some more food places, and that'll help us out. All right, but I mean, this is pretty success. This is a successful little zoo. Not sure what to do there. Maybe just some decorations or something, because I think these 3 exhibits here are quite nice. And I guess next part, we're gonna have a baby or maybe multiple baby koalas. Not you. Who's the pregnant one? Oh, there we go. Sorry, this one. July. Oh, July year 9 now. Okay, that's exciting. Oh, look at their little. Oh, wrong way. Look at their little face. Oh, so cute. And where's our little wombat? There he is. Oh, I feel like his name should be Wobbles. Wobbles the wombat. Oh, there he is. So we might get a second wombat. But not right now. So I'm going to leave this part here. Thank you so much for watching Planet Zoo. Our Australia Zoo is coming along. We added the wombats. We got some more exhibits. I think next time maybe we should focus on like shops and retail stuff and like doing some more buildings. And then also probably another habitat of some sort. I'm not sure what yet, but I think it's all coming along well. This is exciting. This is fun. It is fun. And there's actually so much new stuff since I originally played it. So there's more to discover that I haven't yet. So I am looking forward to doing all of that. But until next time, thank you so much to my top level members for supporting the channel. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. And I will see you next time. And have an awesome day.